YouTube fam, it's your girl Alicia and I'm back with another DIY video. So in the previous video I showed you guys how to make some teacher appreciation or Valentine's Day inspired classroom favors. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make the banner. I didn't put the banner in the other video because I didn't want the other video ended up being like a half-hour long. So I went ahead and made a separate video showing you guys how to print and how to turn the banner pages basically into a banner, just like how you see I have it right here, which is basically called a bunting banner. So I'm not going to ramble on too much. I'm going to go ahead and jump in. So in order to get the template for this banner, go ahead and head over to my website at creativecraftingllc.com, and we're going to go down to the section that says classroom/teacher appreciation. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway in this video, so you have to stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to get this banner or a couple of templates for free. Okay, so once we get to the classroom or teacher appreciation section, we're going to go ahead and click that, and you can already see the banner right there on the front page of the website. But here it is right here. This is going to be a zip file with two PNG files. Okay, and the backgrounds are not transparent, but they are PNG files. So they're going to have 4 pieces of different colors of bunting banner. And then the second page is just going to be like a picture of a glue, a scissor, a school bus, and an apple, where you can add extra items to your banner. So once you open the zip file, this is how it looks, and this is an instant download, guys. So once you check out, you can download these images instantly. So I'm going to just open up each one and show you guys. Once you open up each image or each file in the zip file, you're going to go ahead and save each one. So here is our bunting banner with our 4 different colors, and I also have it with the bunting banner being all yellow, but I like the one with the multicolor, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one in this video. And then the second picture is going to be the one with just the extra images that you can add to the bunting banner. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save that as well. Now I went ahead and printed this as is without doing any editing, but I'm going to show you guys how to use Canva to edit the banner if you want to add your teacher's name using Canva. So once we get to Canva, we're going to go down to import file, and then we're going to go ahead and look in our computer, and we're going to find our bunting banner that I just showed you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and click that, and we're going to open that up into a blank sheet of page 8.5 by 11. Okay, so once we open that up, it's going to say use in a design. You want to go ahead and click that. Then it's going to give you the option to choose what size photo you want, what size paper you want this to print out into or to open up into. So we're going to go ahead and do I want to say letter size, US letter size, which is your 8.5 by 11 inch. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. Now once I click that, it's going to open up with our image being 8.5 by 11 inch. Okay, and that's the size that we're going to use to print our bunting banner. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to add text to this. Like I said, you don't have to do this. I just went ahead and printed the banner as is, and I went ahead and used a marker to add the teacher's name to it. But I'm just showing you guys just in case you wanted to put the teacher's name using a editing software. So I went ahead and clicked on add text and add a text box. I went ahead and used a handwriting font because I wanted it to look or to mimic a child's handwriting. So I went ahead and picked one that I felt would look good, and then we're gonna go ahead and add a name. We're just gonna go ahead and make up a random name. I'm gonna do Mrs. Sam or Miss Sam. Okay, just as an example to show you guys. If the teacher's name is long, of course you'll do it on more than one page of the bunting, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use Miss Sam. I'm gonna put the Miss, the MRS, in the yellow bunting banner piece, and I'm gonna put Sam in the rest. So S will be in blue, A would be in purple, and M would be in the lime green. Okay, so this is how you do it, guys. Very simple. I went ahead and changed the font to I changed the font to a larger size, and then the lettering that we're using is called Deco. I'm sorry, I changed the font size to a larger size by stretching the box, and the font that we're using is called Deco. And I'm going to go ahead and make this pink because it really is like Valentine's Day inspired favors. And I'm going to go ahead and add an outline to that, make the outline black, and then make it a little bit thick so it stands out on the image. Okay, but like I said, you don't have to do this. You can just print it as is and use a marker to write the teacher's name, or have your child write the teacher's name on it. Okay, so after doing the miss, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste, and then I'm going to go ahead and use that same text box, just erase the letters in there and write the letters for the name Sam. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to backspace. We're going to put S as in a capital. Then I'm going to go ahead and stretch that to make it larger to where it looks good, a good size inside of our box. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and finish these steps for the other two boxes. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to copy and paste, put the letter A, copy and paste again, and put the letter M in the last box. Then I'll go ahead and download it so you guys can see how it looks. When you're printing this, make sure you're printing on a borderless printer, okay? And then make sure you have your printer set to portrait and not landscape, okay? When you're choosing your printer setting options, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and download this so you guys can see an example of how it'll look if we were to print this, okay? But like I said, I printed mine without adding any text to it because I wanted to go ahead and use a marker to add the text myself, okay? So yeah, so this is how it looks once we download it, and if we printed it, it'll print just like this. And all we have to do at this point is just cut it out and assemble it, okay? So I went ahead and printed these on regular white cardstock, no kind of special paper, and I used a regular, I want to say this printer was probably about $65 on sale at Office Depot, regular inkjet printer, okay? And these are how they turned out when I printed them, okay? Very nice. The colors pop. I love it. It has that whole teacher looking vibe, the classroom vibe with the composition print on it. They turned out fantastic. And my daughter's teacher name is Coach Watson, so I printed out 3 pages so that I can fit Coach Watson on the entire banner. And here is how our extra image pieces turned out. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut everything out. I'll probably speed up the cutting process, but because these images are big, it's super simple. I want to say it takes like 2 minutes to cut out each page, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how we assemble the banner together. Okay, so now that we went ahead and cut out our banner pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a hole puncher, and I already put 2 white dots on the top of each banner piece. That's basically the guide of where you wanna go ahead and punch your holes. I should have put a list of supplies at the beginning, but basically all I'm using for this is a pair of scissors, a hole puncher, and some twine, or if you don't have twine, use ribbon, use yarn, whatever kind of string you want to use to string this banner together. So I went ahead and cut the 2 holes at the top where those white circles are, or our hole circles, and I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this for each of our banner pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to assemble our banner together. But that's basically how super simple, super easy and quick that this is. I went ahead and group the banner pieces together in groups of 4 each, and then I went ahead and cut out our extra images as well. I'll probably end up only using 2, maybe 3 of those extra images, but we're going to go ahead and assemble our banner pieces, okay? And then I'll go ahead and use my marker and write the teacher's name after we assemble the banner together, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and use this twine. I got this from Walmart. It was like no more than about $2. Very cute, just regular twine, but like I said, you could use ribbon, very thin ribbon. You can use yarn. Basically any type of string that you can use to hang something is what you can use to string this banner together. Even balloon string as well. This yarn was kind of tedious, I'm not gonna lie. It was cute, but it was tedious getting it off the roll. Like they literally put the beginning or the end of that string like deep inside of that roll, so I had to really fish for it. I had to unravel the entire thing in order to be able to get the string out. Just give me a second here, and then I will show you guys how we're gonna put the string through the holes, which is very, very simple. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. We're literally just putting the holes, I'm sorry, we're putting the string or the twine through each of the holes that we made with the hole puncher at the top of each of our banner pieces, okay? That's literally how simple and easy it is. The most difficult part of this whole project was, as you can see, unraveling this twine. This was so tedious. I don't know why they make it this difficult. They should have just left the end piece out at the top. I mean, whoever did this need to be fired, okay? Because this was just, I literally had to unravel the entire thing just to find the end or the beginning piece of this twine. But yeah, so just give me a second here to get this undone, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how we do this. So I went ahead and, as I was putting them through, I went ahead and went from the front first. The front went through the first front hole first, if that makes sense, and then I pushed it into the back and came back out through the front. But you don't have to do it this way. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way of doing it. I did it this way because I wanted there to be more twine showing in the back than the front, but it doesn't matter. Either way it goes, it's still gonna look just fine. So I basically just went on the first hole, I pushed the string through the front, and then I pulled it towards the back, and then I pushed it back up from the back right back into the front. So I'm just going to keep on doing this, keep on mimicking this style through, while I'm doing the rest of the banner pieces. And what I went ahead and did was, to separate the teacher's first name from last name, I went ahead and added one of our extra images to in between his first and last name. Basically, it's going to say Coach Watson. To separate from the coach from the Watson, I went ahead and added one of our extra images in between the word coach and Watson, and you guys are going to see that here shortly, okay? So basically, like if you're doing like Miss Thomas or Mr. Henry, you can use one of the extra images to separate the Mr. or the Mrs. from the teacher's last name, if you want to. And I also went ahead and used the extra image pieces at the end. I went ahead and added one to the beginning of the banner and one to the end of the banner. So I basically went ahead and used 3 of the images all together, the extra images all together in this banner. So I'm going to finish stringing them through, then I'm going to come back and show you guys how it looks, and then we're going to go ahead and write Coach Watson on the banner. I just went ahead and grabbed a regular black marker. This was actually a marker from my dry erase board, but you can use any kind of marker. You can even use a crayon, especially if your child is going to be the one writing the teacher's name on it, which it should, but my daughter was asleep and I did this at night, so I went ahead and just did it for her because she wanted to bring it to school for him the very next day. So yeah, so I'm just using a regular black marker, and I'm going to go ahead and write Coach Watson, and you see how I have the extra image of the scissor in between the coach and the Watson. That I just wanted to use that to separate his the coach from the Watson, or like I said, if you want to separate their first name from their last name, or whatever you're going to use, whatever name you're going to put on your banner. I just went ahead and wrote Coach Watson all the way across. Okay, and that's basically it. That's how super simple it is. So you don't have to use Canva or any editing software to add the teacher's name. You can do this by hand. It'll still look equally as good, if not better, because I feel like when something is truly made from your hand, it has just a better or a more unique touch to it, okay? Especially if it's coming from your child's handwriting. So this is how it looks. I'm just stretching it out real quick so you guys can see how all the letters look on the banner. Then I'm going to go ahead and hang it up in my little sewing space above my sewing table so you guys can see. But okay, for the giveaway, so how I did this was I went ahead and added 15 quantity of this banner for free to the same section, classroom teacher and appreciation. So I already did a giveaway on a chip bag. If there's more quantity of that, you guys can go ahead and get that as well. But you have to look for the tabs that say giveaway, okay? It'll say giveaway right at the very top at the heading of the listing, okay? And I did 15 quantity of chip bags and 15 quantity of the banners, so you guys can purchase that for free until the quantity runs out, of course, okay? So here is the banner. You see how it says giveaway? This costs you absolutely nothing. You can go ahead, add it to cart, check out, and these are instant downloads. So if you want to go ahead and grab your banner and grab your chip bag to give to your teacher, then go ahead and do that while the giveaway is still open, while the quantity is still available. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end. I truly appreciate every single view, every single subscriber. It means everything to me, and I hope you guys enjoy your party favorites, and I hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day, okay? Don't forget that teachers rule the world. Have a blessed day, guys. Goodbye.